that performance?
What we've been crying out for, the early part of the season we were doing that, but I do think it's, the lessons that we're learning in terms of certain structures. We've changed shape, changed formation recently, and the work on the training ground's starting to pay, real dividends. It's not an easy place to come. They're fighting for their lives, and they've already beaten us twice this season. So to perform in the manner that we did, in a real clinical manner, is very pleasing. The
clean sheet will do you a world of good, won't it?
Well, it always does. Obviously the lads policed the game really well. We had to defend, our box at times. Certainly when they came out second half fighting, they've obviously had a few harsh words in the dressing room, and you expect a response. I know Wally well. He was a coach at QPR when I was there, so his teams are always going to be competitive. But I just thought we were excellent. We're probably a shade unfortunate not to score at least another couple of goals. Ched's had another great chance, a couple of one-on-ones, Paddy and Ashley Nadesan. So, our front three was really effective today, but obviously it's a fantastic team performance. To win away from home 3-0 is always pleasing.
One of those front three was Ched Evans. What did you make of his performance tonight? Great to have him back from suspension and back amongst the goals straight away. Yeah,
great work from Ross Wallace, and we had our other front man playing at right back today due to Coyley's suspension. So yeah, we rejigged that front line a little bit, and it's always nice to see a player, certainly when they're coming back from an enforced layoff for a ridiculous reason, in my opinion, get back on the score sheet, and that was the way to put his frustrations behind him, having been suspended for the last couple of games unjustly.
You mentioned Wes Burns, an excellent performance from him in that position tonight.
Yeah, it's been fantastic since I've walked into the football club. He's played multiple positions for us, and performed admirably in every single one. Tonight, he's that kind of lad. He's a very intelligent player, Wes, and when you ask him to do a role, he does it with his absolute best of his abilities. And I thought tonight he was absolutely superb. Stopped crosses and obviously caused havoc going the other way. So ideally, I don't see him playing there long term. But if he keeps playing like that, it's a great problem to have. And again, just another great team player. Doesn't get disappointed. Played out of position, just does his job for the team, which is superb.
What's your mindset now going into the final 17 games of the season? Can you reach the playoffs? Is that beyond you? Do you just take it game by game?
Let's not get too carried away. It's one result. Coming into the game today, we hadn't won in 4, but we were unbeaten in 3, so we're unbeaten in 4 now. And it's just that kind of weird league this season. I mean, there's only one game tonight, but you're seeing the leaders drop points, and we just got to take it one game at a time. It is just one result. It's a really good result and a really good performance away from home, and we run into 2 home fixtures now, and we've got to get rolling back at home. And I think the way we're the seeds that are being sowed will stand us in good stead. And I spoke about people being patient, and it required a little bit of work. We did have a little bit of a watershed moment after the last Wimbledon game where we decided to go a certain way. And it's early days with that, but we can start to see, the control of territory, the control of possession, the control of, the play in the second and third phases is starting to, give us the opportunity to win games comfortably. And as I say, it's just down to hard work on the training ground. The players deserve an enormous amount of credit for that, because, ultimately it's them who go out and execute any game plan.
Is the transfer market in your mind at the moment? Are you happy with the squad that you've got?
No, look, I'm continually answering questions about it. If the chairman, sees right and we kind of find the right players to invest, then obviously at any football club you want to do that. But we've got a good team, we've got good players, so it's not a case of wholesale changes. It's just a case of if you can add a bit of quality to your group, you will do. If we don't, then we're happy with what we've got. Obviously, as I said earlier, there's a couple of departments where we're lacking, a little bit of cover, a little bit of competition, but also we've got some good young players in those spots. Maybe that I don't see them as being ready to go in and play the final 17 games, but they can certainly go in and make an impact. Obviously as the games progress, we'll look to do that. And if the opportunity arises and we haven't got a cover from a senior player, then we'll put them in. I always believe in, if you're good enough and you get an opportunity, it's your opportunity to take it.